What's good? And I've been going around reading the comments, and I'm back with a rebuttal, response, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of people saying, oh, what did Jermall Charlo do to deserve the Triple G fight? And people trying to justify Triple G dropping the belts potentially and going up for the World Boxing Super Series tournament winner, which could be somebody from the UK, and that's what they're targeting. And we back. It's TBC and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. And at the end of the day, I'm here to call y'all guys out on y'all bullshit. And I'm back on that bullshit today, right? Correct, quoting my boy Corey from ILTBA Boxing Talk. And, I was scrolling down my comments and seeing a lot of BS and malarkey talk. People say, oh, what did Jermall Charlo do to be Triple G manager? What do it matter? What do it matter? What did he do to earn the fight? He beat Jorge Sebastian Hyland, who was the #1 contender for the WBC belt for like 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? He was given that position. He did what he had to do. What did Triple G do to deserve that belt that he got, WBC belt? He was handed it. He didn't have to, fight one mandatory to get that belt. He didn't have to fight one IL to throw one punch to get the belt. And people say, well, you can blame Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, you can blame Canelo Alvarez. Okay, you can. And at the end of the day, when Jermall Charlo fought a vacant belt versus John Jackson, he had to do 2 mandatories. Triple G has not had to do 1 yet. You feel me? And people say, oh, what has Jermall Charlo done to deserve a fight? What did Proska do to deserve a shot at Triple G's WBA title? What did Dominic Wade do to deserve a shot at Triple G title? What did Gabriel Rosado do? What did Willie Monroe do? What did Matthew Macklin do? What did Odama do? Odama was the guy that was coming off fighting a guy with a 500 record. I think the record was like 22-26 before he fought Triple G. What did Ishida do? To earn a shot at Triple G's titles. At the end of the day, you can go on and on about the bum list that Triple G's fought. But when you come to a real mandatory, after all these years, these guys say, oh, Triple G got to fight his mandatory. This guy got to fight his mandatory. And then when the mandatory come around, that's a threat. Now y'all guys want to, say, oh, it's okay for Triple G to move out the division now. It's okay for him to maneuver around Jermall Charlo. Oh, it's okay now for him to duck. And that's the way, most of you wishy-washy guys is out there. Y'all don't want to swallow y'all pride, and Jermall Charlo beat him, and then y'all got to come up with an excuse to justify why that ass whooping happened. And that's the way y'all guys is. Y'all real fickle. Y'all real wishy-washy with y'all opinions. You guys, y'all tip the board in the way y'all want to tip the board. I can't really articulate it right now. I'm a little bit under the weather. But y'all justify what y'all want to justify. Y'all change y'all requirements, for the pound for pound list amongst, the candidates that y'all want to go for. Like my boy Triple H was trying to say, oh, I'm calling you on the bullshit. You say Usyk, Errol Spence could be a champion because of Kill Brook, but what about Usyk? Any of them guys Usyk fought in that tournament, let's keep it real. Who heard of them guys before in the cruiserweight tournament? Come on. Now, we all know it's a little bit harder for cruiserweights and heavyweights to be ranked on the pound for pound list. Let me address that real quick. And I gave Usyk his props. I said if he clean out the division, that's cool for him. But at the end of the day, nobody knows those guys. Nobody, can relate to the cruiserweights. And, that's us in America. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not impressed with any of the guys he beat, because I'm not familiar with them. I'm familiar with some of them, but I'm not familiar with them. I don't think of them as pound for pound type fighters or elite fighters. It's just the division is a European-based division, And, Errol Spence is doing work that we can see, and we can see the real skill. And Usyk is very amateurish. He got a long way to go, especially if he's going to go to heavyweight. But now that I addressed that, back to Triple G, And people say, oh, yeah, it's time for him to move up to be a 2 champion. Now, he was really trying to bum hunt Billy Joe Saunders when Billy Joe Saunders was fat out of shape. But as soon as Billy Joe Saunders put a clinic on, and his trainer picked David Lemieux to beat Billy Joe Saunders, I believe, will give him some trouble. And as soon as Billy Joe Saunders put a clinic on David Lemieux, David Lemieux was a bum by Abel Sanchez, right? And Abel Sanchez apologized and tried to rebuff what he said. Like, get out of here. Now that Billy Joe Saunders is back to form and he throwing hands and he boxing and looking like new money, now Triple G don't want to he don't want to explore the possibilities of being undisputed champion no more. Like, it's just so much duckish, man. This dude was match made perfectly, and I've been saying it. You can go back to when I started the page. I was saying this shit from the beginning, man. And now you guys want to justify him moving up to 68. Now, why he didn't move up to 68 versus Andre Ward? Because that was his excuse. Oh, I'm on a voyage to be pound for pound champion. to be the undisputed champion. Now he don't want to be undisputed. Now he done got his payday versus Canelo Alvarez, and all of a sudden, now with some real niggas in the division, excuse my language. Now you got Andrade, now you got Jacob showing a lot of promise. You got Shevchenko, you got Charlo, you got Lara, Charlo's Hurd that all can move up, Ibex Jr. that can move down, Robert Brandback, Marat. I mean, all these different guys that's making the division very, very thick and very, very tough. Now all of a sudden they get a little tight and tough. He don't want to be undisputed. He want to move up now and swear the division and fight the winner of the World Boxing Super Series tournament. All of a sudden, when Andre Ward was at 60, oh, I'm too small, or you know what, I'd rather fight Frochon Jr. at 68, but I'll fight Andre Ward at a catchweight. Like, at the end of the day, man, I've been calling this guy on this BS from forever. He's been match made perfectly. He ain't no killer, like I said from the beginning. And